Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video along with me I have Mr. Hironmoy Gogoi. He's an entrepreneur, author and a motivational speaker. He's currently working with Gaon Ka Khana GKK, which is a national award winning food tech startup in Assam. GKK was created with an motive to impact the rural livelihood across Northeast, and this concept was awarded as the homegrown business of the year 2017. Today GKK is one of the most popular ethnic food brand of Assam. The founder was awarded the student entrepreneur of the year 2016 by Entrepreneur magazine. In this video, we discuss about the entire journey of building the startup, from the motivation to start the startup to the challenges faced, how did he grow the startup, the business model, and much more. So let's dive right into it. How did the idea for Gaon Ka Khana come into your mind? Considering this is something very unique and not much people are working on it when you started it. So, what is that one incident in your life that inspired you to do this startup?
Okay, there were two situations behind the creation of Gaon Ka Khana. Situation number one, I lost my elder brother, late Hironmoy Gogoi, when I was 15 years old, and few years later, I lost my mother when I was 18 years old. Both that, what to say, both that tragic incident hampered me a lot, and naturally, I went to depression. I was completely blank about my life, what to do and how to move ahead from that point of time. So I thought to do something for the women out there. There are many mother, there are many moms who are under financial crisis, who are in lack of getting the appropriate guidance to do something of their own. There are many women out there in India, not only in Assam, across India, who want to do something of their own, who have skills, who have good intention, but they don't have the guidance how to do, from where to start, what to do, how to sell. So I thought, why don't I just go ahead and build a platform through which I can help those women groups or the other persons to do something or to create something of their own. And in that process, this will be a tribute to my mother. Situation number two, India is blessed with a lot of, what to say, we are rich in cooking techniques. We have different culture tradition. We are very rich in that sphere. And there are many natural resources in India, but we the young generation are not aware of many products, many ethnic procedures of techniques of making products, and hence we don't know the proper utilization of those resources. So if I talk about the Northeast, if I talk about Assam, specifically in Assam, we have variety of rice. We have various kind of rice. We Assamese people are very much rich in terms of cooking and in terms of creativity. So I thought instead of looking for a job, instead of working 9 to 5 under a lot of pressure for a job, I should do something of my own so that I can ensure the best utilization of these natural resources, and in the process, I can inspire a lot of people, and also I can create secondary employment generation across the state. So these two situations inspired me or motivated me to do the creation of Gaon Ka Khana, in short GKK.
Yeah, so it's a really inspiring story of turning your depression into the motivation and the thing which gives you the power to work for the women who do not have the opportunity to go out and earn them. Considering you are starting from scratch and you are starting at a very small age, there might be a lot of challenges and hurdles which came into your path. And how did you come over them?
The first thing is obviously finance. That is the common challenge for anybody who want to do something of their own. The second thing is the appropriate manpower. When you have a great idea, when you have a great mission, that is not sufficient. Aim is something different, but you need a roadmap. And to proceed in your roadmap, you need your own army. You always need a great team to accomplish a great goal in life. So as I started in rural areas, obviously the people out here are not that skill oriented. These people are not industry ready. The way we get in cities, when we do start our any kind of work in cities, we get industry ready applicants. They are quite advanced. People out here, they are not aware of the actual corporate scenario or the kind of working structure that we implement in a startup company.
So can you tell us something about the business model, or how does GKK work? Like, who are your customers and who are your producers?
Okay, so our customers are mainly the persons who have a strong taste in consuming ethnic food products from Assam. Straight answer. And our business model is that we are manufacturing ethnic food products from Assam. Like we have pork, so we are trying to add our own fusion style to the pork, and how we can manufacture those ethnic products, and we can drive it towards the urban market. We can take it to the retail chain as well. This is how we are working. And we also have a small outlet in Sibsagar. Sibsagar is a historic town of Assam. So here we used to accept the online orders. People used to place orders through our Facebook page, and now recently we have also collaborated with Swiggy, through which we receive the orders from different offices, from different banks and other dealers and all. And we initiate the delivery of those products, which are healthy foods, without the use of excessive masala or something, food colors and all. These are healthy food, and we deliver it to the people.
Okay, that's really great. Gaon Ka
Thank
Khana
you.
it is currently revolving around the traditional Assamese food. So how do you plan to
Yes.
scale it up, and are you planning to bring it to other parts of the country and spreading the knowledge about the other traditional foods of other states as well? And what are your future goals?
Actually, our main signature product is about pork. Pork is the main signature product that we have right now, and we are focusing at pork only. And as I can see about the numbers, I think there are many people who consume pork across the country, not only in Assam, across India. Now there is an increasing number of people who have started consuming pork items. So that's a plus point for our business. And regarding the expansion, yes, we do have certain plans for expansion. And as I say that India is a blessed country. If we talk about culture, tradition, if we talk about our food habits and different types of cooking techniques,
Yeah.
definitely we have plans to expand, and in those scenarios, to grab the consumers of different states, or of different areas, we have to collaborate with other cooking techniques as well. Those are popular across India. Yes, we will definitely include those recipes as well.
Okay, that's really great. Uh, since you are an
Thank you.
entrepreneur and you have quite a good amount of experience of being in this industry, what do you think is the best part
Yes.
and the worst part about being an entrepreneur?
I think the best part of being an entrepreneur is that I'm working for something which will help a lot of people to earn and to spread positivity, because we are the problem solver. We are solving a specific problem. And the worst part is, I think that there is not such kind of worst part, but yeah, there are a lot of difficulties and challenges that we as an entrepreneur have to face. And one of such challenges is that we need a lot of patience. It's not like a job that we will get a fixed amount of salary every month. So for the during the early years of entrepreneurship, we had to live a very difficult life to sustain. But this is the only passion. This is the only passion that drives us to solve real life problems in this world. And definitely, if we do a job, then there is nothing that we have created. We are working for someone's dream or someone's product. But when you do a event, even if you do a small startup, at least you will be proud of yourself that okay, I have created something of my own, of my original in this world before my death. That is the satisfaction. And it is not just money. It is the passion to solve a lot of problems in this world. It is the passion to empower lives across the world or across the country that drives an entrepreneur towards this difficult journey.
Yes, sir, it is really insightful. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Like, what are your goals? And do you see yourself working for the same startup, or what are the new other ventures which you are working on currently?
Okay, I think I have always suggested the young generation to focus at one dream, if possible, because by doing so, you get a lot of time, to study and to do research about that specific field in depth, and by this way, you can upgrade yourself in a very good manner. But I don't know how I'm unable to focus at only one dream because. Uh, when I'm now growing old, I'm growing old, and now I have identified my other interested areas, my other passions. For example, I have developed my interest in singing. I have developed my interest in writing song. I have developed my interest in writing book. I have developed my interest in doing public speaking shows. And at this moment, I'm not just earning from my startup. I have also, what to say, develop external revenue channels for my sustainability. Now I'm professionally working as a lyricist. I'm professionally working as an author. I'm professionally working as a public speaker. So to do something great, you should not be dependable only at one revenue channel. That's what I feel, my personal opinion. I believe in creating multiple revenue channels because that is the only way to transform your life, to transform your value in quicker span of time or in short duration of time. Regarding the venture, I don't have any other certain plans as of now to do in the field of entrepreneurship apart from GKK. I think if you can focus on only one thing, then you should go about you should do that or you should go for it. But if you are very passionate about 3 or 4 fields, then you should not miss that opportunity as well. Because if I miss it now, then there will be a stage in my life at a later time when I will feel regret that why I have not taken a chance, why I missed that opportunity when I had that time. So I don't want to end my life with a regret. So without caring about the result, I'm just living my life the way I want.
So you also told about being an author and you are working on it continuously, and you will also be awarded the title of the youngest author to write a book about entrepreneurship. So can you tell us something about
Yes.
the book which you have written? Like share some
Okay.
ideas or some key points from that book in this podcast.
During my schooling days, many times I was being criticized because my English was very poor. Even now it's poor. By that time, it was not at all up to the mark. So I decided one day I will publish a book of my own in English language. So I accepted the criticisms as an opportunity for me to respond back with actions. So then, I think 2 years back, maybe 1.5 year back, I published my first book in English. It was Diffuser CEO, which created a new national record according to India Book of Records as the youngest author to write a book on entrepreneurship.
Yes.
That book was about how to do a startup. That book is not, not in very advanced level. It was the basic guidance that a student should know what is a startup, how to do a startup, what are the key challenges, and how to face them, how to solve problems. So I took efforts to include the experiences that I have gained in my early days of entrepreneurship in that specific book. So it was a great experience for me to publish that book, and mainly the satisfaction comes when you accomplish a particular goal in your life, because it was also a goal for me as I took it as a challenge to respond back with action. So it made me happy after publishing the book.
Yes, thank you for sharing your knowledge from that book. If you have
My
one piece
pleasure.
of advice for someone who wants to be a future entrepreneur or who wants to start his own company in the future, what would that be?
I think I just want to add that initial attempts are just your practice session. Your initial attempts are just your practice session. It is the repeated efforts that gives you success in entrepreneurship and even in many areas of life. Initial attempts are just like your practice session. So we should not keep over expectation with our initial attempts. We should not compare the product that we have created with just 6 months of learning with a product that has been created with years of learning. So if we do that, then definitely we'll get depressed and we may give up. So many people across the world, they give up when they're very close to their success. The last thing that I would like to add is that we, the young generation, is full of energy, is full of possibilities, is full of power. But it depends on us where we are investing those possibilities and powers. If we are investing in a negative direction, then we will not be able to achieve the maximum level of success in our life, because time is also a factor. So this is the best stage for our life, and this is the best time now. The world is changing, inventions are happening, people are changing, mindsets are changing, and we the young generation, we have everything in hand now, and we are full of possibilities, we are full of power. So at this specific stage, if we can stay determined to the specific goal of our life, then one day the world will need us.